Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hollow Knight All Skills Tournament 2021. I am Kali, and I have Sylvie here as my co-com.
Hi there.
And race is Thunder versus MC. Sylvie's going to get them all ready and counted down. In the meantime, the PBs I have a 59.29 for Thunder and a 55.06 for MC. So about 4.5 minutes apart between them. But again, in a race, anything can happen. So the PB is not the end of the world in one of these situations. For those of you unfamiliar with the route, all skills will pick up all of our skills as the name implies. So that's all of our spells and upgraded spells, all of our movement abilities, including Shade Cloak and Ismas, and all 3 of our nail arts. And then since it is a full game run, we will be killing the Hollow Knight at the end to complete the game.
Indeed. We'll explain how everything works along the way. But for now, it's just going to be a little slow as we get everything sorted.
It looks like the runners are ready, so Sylvie's just going to count them in, and we'll be on our way.
And they're off. There will be a stream delay, of course, but once it starts going, we'll be able to watch it live. Would you happen to know their PBs, Kali?
Yeah, we have a 59.29 for Thunder and a 55.06 for MC.
Okay. So hopefully this will be a close race. I know MC was practicing quite recently, though he did take a bit of a break, so he may still be rusty. Not 100% sure on that, but hopefully not.
Yeah, Thunder has also been running recently, so hopefully there won't be as much rust as there have been in some of the races. But we will see.
Fingers crossed.
Looks like Thunder is on his way. MC is watching cutscenes. You do love to see it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he's working on something, getting something quickly set up.
Yeah, we'll get a sync here though, so
Yeah,
it won't
okay.
matter in the end.
Yep. All right. Thunder gets good. The RNG, or sorry, excuse me. The Vengefly decides to be nice, which is always lovely.
Right. Vengeflies are very picky about that.
Does get the hard fall, however. That might give MC just that little bit of lead.
There's not a lot of room for error in King's Pass. There's a lot of tight platforming. Any mistakes you make won't be a huge deal in the rest of the run, but it definitely doesn't feel good to start off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, for sure. And
Thunder,
MC also gets the hard fall.
yeah, so pretty similar King's Pass between them.
Did you manage to catch the time on Thunder for King's
I
Pass?
did not. I saw him falling to the ground at 58, so it was probably 55 or 56.
Yeah, something like that. 54 for MC. 55. Okay, thank you, chat.
Yeah. So a second apart is nothing to be concerned about this early in the race.
No. We're just going to get a sync up here. Right before Thunder gets to the Gruz Drop room, a RNG section of the game where you could take either 0 to 3 hits of damage. You obviously want little because not only does it do damage, it wastes seconds of our precious time that we really can't hold on to or can't waste. Now let's see. Thundar will get a 0 Gruz Drop.
Ooh, you love to see it.
You really do. MC unfortunately gets 1.
So that'll pretty much even them out.
Yeah, just about. Oh, MC getting lost a little bit.
Almost paying a visit to Cornifer.
Yeah. Let's see if Thunder gets the double spike.
Ooh, oh, so close. MC gets one. So save a couple seconds there, but Thunder is still in the lead.
Yeah, just barely though. Just a couple seconds. Nothing MC can't make up.
This golem room is very cycle based, so it's nice to see good movement through here. If you make one mistake, your movement's off, and it just feels bad going through that room.
Yes. The two runners are doing the all skills run, which has been pretty much optimized in the recent months. So the runners should be having very similar routes.
Yeah, I don't expect to see any divergences between the two of them.
Ooh, Thunder struggling a little bit in statue pogo room, not going for the statue, going for a tick pogo, but unfortunately missing it. Same with
Ooh.
MC.
Yeah, MC hit it and then fell down. So
Unfortunate movement for the both of them.
Yeah. These first couple splits, a lot of times there's a lot of nerves playing a role here. So as the runners work out all the kinks, I expect to see movement smooth out a little bit here.
And here we are coming up to False Knight. Technically the first boss of the run. However, we're going to be skipping it, so not fully getting the rewards or anything. We're going to hit it a number of times, and then it's going to fall over like that.
We got similar RNG between the two of them.
Well, that's good.
A little bit of a difference, but overall, not bad.
Yeah, MC's a little more left. Should end up being about the same, right?
Yeah.
Thundar is going to be 5 seconds ahead, it looks like. Which, honestly, for Crossroads is a little significant. However, it won't be too huge in the run overall.
Yeah, 5 seconds in Crossroads is enough that if you were doing PB attempts, you'd probably want to try to reset. Whether you actually do or not, you probably feel like you want to.
Yeah.
But in a race setting, it's not that significant.
OMG, this chat is so heckin' cute.
True.
Gonna get the VS again, 5 seconds apart. Nothing significant considering the coming section is fairly cutscene-ish. Not a whole lot that can go wrong, except for Balder, of course. I believe MC set the first record at 8 spits in the tournament.
Oof.
However, the record is now 11, so let's hope we don't see a repeat of that.
That would be unfortunate. You do lose about a second for every non-Balder spit that you get. So it can really set you up for either saving time or losing time here.
Let's see how much Thunder gets. 1 second spit.
Second
Pretty
spit.
good. You're
It's
happy with that.
MC got first spit, I believe.
Yeah. MC, it looks like caught up time somewhere there. That was more than just the spit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So there's probably just some really clean movement. Thunder taking the bench, respectable in a race setting. Generally, if you're 1 health down, you're not going to take that bench in PB attempts, but in a race, having that extra health getting through green path can really make a difference.
Absolutely.
The last thing you want to do is die somewhere in green path. It loses a lot of time because we don't have any of our movement yet, so we're just walking at this point.
Yeah, before we get dash, everything feels just a little bit sluggish. And if we have to do it a second time, oh boy, that's really sluggish. Thank you for the water reminder. I'll have to have some soon.
We appreciate you, Blue. So what you just saw on both screens was a Balder quick kill. And then MC didn't attempt the fireball skip, and Thunder missed the fireball skip.
Yeah, it looks like
Go ahead.
Looks like MC didn't miss the jump or jumped too late and just went on with it, which I think is going to save time. Not only that, but Soul as well over Thunder, who did go for it and missed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Inputs like to get eaten on this patch, so definitely missed jumps are a thing.
Yeah, again, it's still not insurmountable amount that can easily be caught up. MC is going to come up for the second fireball skip here, misses the first try, and the second try is going to go for the skeet skip here.
Oh, Thunder just misses it too with 3 fireballs.
Unfortunate.
Please be kind, Eric.
Okay, yeah.
Both
making the skeet skip pretty well.
Yeah, that guy can get away from you sometimes and really cost you time.
MC killing the Moss Charger, and ooh, Thunder took a damage.
Yeah, almost took a dunk, but saved it.
Mm-hmm. Took a heal. The runners are actually very even right now. Actually, that's kind of a lie. Thunder has to farm up Soul where MC didn't. They
There
both
we
get
go.
the fireball skip first try. However, MC was able to just get through the room a bit quicker.
Thunder taking another heal. I respect it.
Yeah, definitely. You do not want to die. MC tries for the double fireball in the Moss Knight there. I don't think he jumped high enough though, causing the Moss Knight not to jump back and having to use all 3 fireballs. Not a huge time loss, but and Thunder doesn't even go for the double.
Yeah.
Cool.
Still pretty even between the two of them. There's a little bit of time difference, but they're staying, like, they're not gaining or losing much time here. They're staying pretty even to where they were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going to be about a 5-second. No, way more than 5 now. About 10.
Yeah, Thunder having to turn around a little extra there and get those Venge Flies. We want at least 8 hits of Soul going into
Oh,
these Moss Knights.
I don't think those fireballs. Yeah, they
Ooh,
didn't
they
hit
did
the.
not.
He's gonna have to deal with this.
It's gonna lose a lot of time for MC.
Mm-hmm. Well, he deals with it pretty well, honestly. However, Thundar does get the good RNG, meaning he will catch up sometime here.
Yeah, he actually opted to wait a second at the top. He didn't have the best RNG, so he waited at the top. Safety strat so you don't get beat up by the Moss Knight on the bottom. And then when he heard the other one coming, he went ahead and moved down.
Hey, good job. It's cool. We're coming to Hornet 1 here. It looks like MC is still a little bit ahead. Pretty nice fight so far. And Thunder will be following up just after. Very nice fight from MC. Not many mistakes I could really point out there. Able to deal with it fairly well. Thundar just finishes as well. That was actually for sure a quicker fight than MC.
Yeah. Hornet was
Still,
jumping around a lot for Thunder, but he managed it really well.
that's really good then. Yeah, it looks like about a 7 seconds now. 6 seconds.
And thank you again, Rixian, for being our resident timer. It is very much appreciated.
Incredibly appreciated. Now the runners are going to be going to Fungal Wastes to get Mantis Claw. Right away, it's going to be just a bunch of movement and falling with a couple skips near the end of the split. I find this split to be fairly interesting because of how movement forced it is. It's not just movement heavy. You're forced to be able to move smoothly throughout, or else you're going to lose a whole lot of time. Especially here with this first drop. Ooh, that's not bad though.
Yeah, not the worst that could happen. Better than a dunk.
Yeah, absolutely. A dunk loses you easily 10 seconds, I believe. Maybe not quite that much.
Ooh.
That
Thunder narrowly missing damage there. I always find the lower half of that room more difficult than the upper half.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. The first half's just like inventory drops, and then the second half's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Running right past Cloth.
Not even giving her time to spawn in before we leave the screen.
Thunder got that Spork Pogo on the way down, getting an extra hit of Soul.
Oh, interesting.
And MC either didn't go for it or missed it.
And here we'll be farming these mushrooms and some Geo Rocks. MC actually doesn't have any hits of Soul here, which means he's going to have to farm up a little bit somewhere.
Yeah, we need at least one cast of Soul for our Mantis Pogo.
Ooh, misses the first E-Pogo. Gets a second try, however.
Thunder also missing first try.
MC is going to come up to Mantis Pogo here.
Ooh.
Oh, that was an interesting setup. Messing up somewhere along there. Managing to get up with one Mantis, however, doing a triple pogo. Very well done.
Go. Thunder's on his way now with a successful e-pogo.
Was that
Start.
second or third try?
That was third try.
Okay.
Start pointing out that Thunder's current PB was from his round 2 tournament race, so it would be great to see another tournament PB from Thunder.
Thundar, ooh, misses the pogo. That was actually a good setup for the Mantis pogo. However, does not quite execute. Ooh, trying to get up in some kind of.
Oh man.
Well, is going to have to go
Yeah.
around.
Opting to go around.
So this is pretty significant. This is going to put MC at a fair lead here. I would have to say at least 30 to 40
Ooh,
seconds.
please, Thunder.
Oh, maybe even more.
Thunder's gonna have to be extremely careful. We do not want a death here.
No.
Oh, Thunder.
All right. Well, this is going to put MC in quite the lead, unfortunately.
Yeah, Thunder's gonna have to go all the way around, all the way back down. Do E-Pogo and Mantis Pogo again. This time with his shade in the way at Mantis Pogo. It's very unfortunate.
It is. Yeah. It always feels bad. MC is just collecting some soul right now and making his way over to Gruzmother, where we'll be killing Gruzmother. Sorry about that clinky clack.
It's so easy if you miss that Mantis Pogo. It's so easy to rack up the damage.
It really is. Well, perhaps MC will die somewhere along the line, giving Thundar a chance to catch up. We never know. There's still a whole race ahead of us.
This is true. We are still very early. We've definitely seen comebacks from early deaths before.
And let's see the cleanup. He's gonna miss one. Doesn't do a second fireball. Interesting. It was a good cleanup regardless.
Yeah.
And here we get Shaman Stone. Let's hope MC equips it. I think there's probably been a race that someone hasn't equipped Shaman Stone.
I've seen at least one.
At least one.
There's probably been more.
I can't recall who it was, but I'm sure there has been someone. Here, MC is going to take an intentional death to set up for the Shade Skip.
Thunder gets to skip farming Georox this time since he already did that.
Going to have to do Epo again. Oh, the fireball instead of the dash by accident, it looks like there. Messing up his rhythm and not getting up there. That death probably has him a little shaken.
Oh, for sure. That second fireball, or E-Pogo, was pretty clean, though.
Yeah. If it was the first time there.
Yeah, sadly, it's never the first time.
Trying for the lever again.
Muscle memory. Oh, man.
Memory.
I hope he remembers his shade.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. Yeah, okay, he remembered.
I don't know where his. Okay, good. I was gonna say I don't know where his shade is, but it's somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's
it's way over there. Yeah, that's not where I expected it to be.
And unfortunately, huge time loss for Thunder. This is gonna rocket MC right into the lead.
All right, and there's Claw for Thunder. Meanwhile, MC is farming some Geo. We have some fairly tight Geo routing early in this route. We have to have 800 Geo by the time we get to Dash Slash, which is coming up very soon. So we want to see about 270 going into Gorgeous Husks. So MC is very comfy.
Yes,
should be totally fine.
Taking a moment to chill at the bench. You'd love to see it. Thunder will be on his way to kill Gruz. MC forgot where he was going there for a moment.
He got a little lost for a second. Thought he was already going to Dash Slash.
I mean, luckily he does have the time to be able to make mistakes like these.
Giving Thunder time to catch up.
I wonder if MC is watching the stream and knows his lead, where he is.
Very possible. Some runners do like to keep an eye on the stream. Some of them find it too distracting. I don't know the preferences of either one of these runners, so it'll be interesting to ask them in the interview afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hard to comment when unfortunate things like that happens. Thunder
Smart letting us
preferred.
know Thunder prefers not to watch, which
Okay.
understandable. I also prefer not to watch.
So now that MC has killed Gorgeous Husk, he will be making his way through Kingdom's Edge and killing a bunch of hoppers along the way.
Oh, Gruzmother, please.
Oh,
She got stuck in that corner.
oh, that's the worst. Oh,
Yeah, MC very comfy on Geo.
oh yeah.
Thunder will also probably have an excess of Geo. He's looking. We went around 420 coming out of here, and he's already over that, so we'll be pretty good on Geo here too.
Yeah, farming up all the hoppers, getting to be.
Getting beat up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's. Ooh, yeah, that was scary actually. Almost got hit by the Aspid there. On 2 health, he should be okay though. There's not a whole lot that could hurt him anymore over here, unless he goes out of his way to get damaged, honestly.
Yeah, as long as your movement's clean, the great hoppers aren't much of a risk. But if you mess up movement,
Speak of the devil.
oh boy, if you mess up movement, you can get hit for sure.
Thankfully, he still had 2 health though, and that was the last hopper, so there wasn't a whole lot of risk from there.
Thunder's Shade being incredibly rude and fireballing him.
It looks like Thunder didn't hit the shade on the way. Had to do 2 pogos there. Interesting.
That looked intentional to me. I think that's probably just a setup.
Just in case he misses it or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of different setups for the shade skip.
Now the MC has Dash Slash, spent the 800 Geo on it, going to be quitting out, and we're going to be heading into Soul Sanctum, starting with getting a Shade Soul, and then afterwards fighting Soul Master to get Desolate Dive. We're just going to be doing a lot of movement and a couple skips until there, though.
Now it's Thunder's turn to farm some Geo.
Yeah.
These bugs on the way to city are very rich, so we get a lot of Geo from them.
MC's coming up to a lever skip here, hitting the lever from under the platform, avoiding damage so far, doing a fireball. Yeah, that's good.
I respect that.
Doesn't seem to quite know the quick way to get through the dark room.
He's
so using his nail,
to
scope out where he is. Getting a little lost, you're right.
It's very easy to get lost in there. I mean, the room never changes. It's always the same, but in a race setting, especially, you can have a little bit of nerves or just make one wrong move and you get a little bit lost in there. Fortunately, you can't see your nail strikes, so you can reorient yourself a little bit.
Indeed. And as Rixian is pointing out, Thundar, along with the unfortunate death, is getting just the worst of RNG with Gruzmother and the Shade. Hopefully he can recover and the RNG will be a little nicer to him coming up soon. That's... yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, a lot of his Geo went in the hallway, but he was well over where he needed to be on Geo anyway, so he's totally fine. Our next Geo choke point is going to be 300 Geo for King Station. MC is well on his way to getting there. We get 200 Geo from a Soul Warrior coming up here pretty soon. So he should be pretty comfy coming out of Sanctum as well.
Oop, oop. Messed it up, but hey, that's all good. Thunder having almost 740 Geo. Gonna have to farm both rows for sure. However, that's fine.
Yeah, he won't have to worry about having perfect Geo collection, which will make it go a little bit more quickly.
And MC gets the Shade Soul. Well, I mean, at least one thing's nice. Their timers are pretty synced.
Yeah, we do have nice sync.
Look at that. And now MC will be entering Sanctum. I think that was a bit early in the lever transition there. You want to do it when it's high up, but oh well.
Thunder also getting a little beat up. Opted to up slash one of the Aspids, which will aggro them and make them spit early. Only taking 2 damage though, so he should be totally safe. He's comfy on Geo.
MC having a pretty good Soul Warrior fight. A little slow, but like also not that slow, you know?
Yeah.
Wasn't optimal, I suppose, but it's still quick is the right way to saying it.
Yeah, there you go.
Farming up to
health, so he's pretty good on health.
Yeah, he's pretty comfy here. Farming at the full soul. I'm not sure if that's to heal or just have the extra soul to hang around with. But he's feeling pretty comfy.
Thunder now has the lockpick that is dash slash, so now it is his turn to go to Sanctum and pick up Shade Soul, and then our dive.
MC's gonna fight Soul Master here. Gonna see if he can get the quick kill. Oh, a bit too far right. Unfortunately going to miss one of the Shade Souls. However, still pumping out plenty of damage. Throwing lots of Shade Souls. I think just one more will do it. No, I lied. It's one more now.
Those dives are unfortunate.
Oh, it's one
there
nail.
We go. The dives are what you don't want to see in that fight. So he didn't get the best RNG. I've definitely seen much worse RNG though.
And Thunder's at the lever skip here. Gets its second try, taking 1 damage, 2 damage. Unfortunately, the sentries are bullying Thunder a little bit more than MC did. But makes it into the dark room with only taking 2 health and gets the transition. Pretty good. And MC dealing with the second phase of Soul Master.
Thunder might have been a little lost in that dark room, but he definitely made it out quicker than MC did.
For sure. It's actually not bad, all things considered.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Now that MC has the Desolate Dive, he's going to have to make his way out. Unfortunately, it does hard save us there, so we are going to have to work our way out. We do not collect the Geo chest, as to what might be some people's surprise. We just don't need it.
MC already almost has enough Geo for King Station. Just needs a couple more Geo on the way out, and he'll be totally safe.
Oh, yeah. Probably going to skip the coming room. Where you Shade Soul all those husks.
Yeah, I don't expect him to kill the husks Inspire at all. He may just out of muscle memory, but he absolutely doesn't need to.
That is true. And Thundar getting a Shade Soul here. Excuse me, hiccups. Okay, I think I've dealt with them.
Alright, Thunder has Shade Soul and now is on his way to fight Norman, the Soul Warrior, as well as getting Dive.
Do you know where Norman came from?
I don't know where that name came from. I don't know who named him Norman.
I hear Gibbs say it a lot. I'm like, what? Norman? Hold on.
It's one of those things. We've got Norman, we've got Eric, we've got Jennifer, and most recently we got Desolate Dave.
Desolate Dave. I do enjoy Desolate Dave. Yeah, MC skipping the line of husks like we thought he would. Pogoing, hopping over them, collecting a lot of soul, because he won't need their Geo, considering there is not a required, but like a almost intended dive through glass. Excuse me. That will collect us the Geo we need on MC's side.
Desolate Dave is the Soul Master.
Dr. Crotron named him. Norman? Cool.
Thunder opting for a heal. Almost got that heal taken away immediately, but he saved it.
Yeah, unfortunately, since he got those soul pots there to heal up, he's not going to be able to get the quick kill. Looks like Thunder's actually going to bait Soul Master to the left side.
Yeah, he's not got the usual setup, but without those soul jars there, like there's no reason for him to shade soul to the right.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, some nice doubles.
Yeah.
A bit late on the shade soul there, only getting the single. A dive, unfortunately.
And
Soul
another
Master,
dive.
I think it's just about... Oh, a single nail hit.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. I do think that might have been a faster fight than MC's.
Yeah, I
It
think
definitely felt faster.
Thundar's Desolate Dave was giving a bit more friendly RNG, I think. Also, I think the execution might have been a little better.
Going for
Now
some
that...
nail hits on these dives here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very well done. Now that MC has Desolate Dive and got the King Station Stag, he's going to Crystal Peaks here. We need this. Oh, sorry, we need to go here for Crystal Heart. Hello, Mila. Goodbye, Mila.
Yeah, the section that MC is in can be pretty dangerous. We take the Spire bench, and we're not allowed to bench there again until after we get Dream Nail, where we quit out and end up on that bench before Watcher Knights. So we have to get Crystal Heart and Descending Dark and Dream Nail. And in Crystal Peaks, everything is very cycle-based. So if you get off cycle, it's very easy to take a lot of unintentional damage. And then there's also, depending on what your preferences are, there's at least one intentional damage tank, and there can be more depending on what your strats are. So it's one that's where you really need to manage your health in this section.
MC choosing to Shade Soul through the Glimbacks instead of going for Pogax. Understandable. We're going into a pretty cyclo heavy room here. MC getting it through it without much issue though. Same with this room, however, there's a couple ways to this room, left side and right side. MC's going for the right side, takes a damage tank though. And then just to get through.
Right side is really tight with load normalizer. It's really hard to not damage tank with that strat.
You gotta get the trans dash pretty perfectly, I think.
Yeah.
MC setting up for a dash slash storage. Oh, it didn't quite work though.
Didn't quite get it.
I think he might not have charged it up all the way when he went for it.
Thunder a little low on Geo. Did kill everyone in Spire. Still a hair low on Geo. He's gonna have to kill a bunch of husks on the way to King Station.
MC taking the damage cycle, doesn't jump.
He's gonna be off cycle now, and it's on 2 HP. This can get very dicey.
Ooh, okay. Taking the save for it, that's understandable. Do not... Oh, he does underplat.
Still goes for underplat. You love to see it.
Giving us the content we deserve.
2 HP
Thunder...
is a little concerning here.
I don't know if Thunder realizes he's 10 off. 10 Geo off. He should have farmed the husks back there, I think.
There's still a couple husks here he can farm.
Yeah, it looks like
and he does. Good. Yeah.
Ooh,
that's not good damage. That is bad damage.
Because he still has all of C Peaks left ahead of him, plus Descending Dark Split and Dream Nail. Looks like MC's going to farm up some soul in the Glim back here.
This can be a little dangerous too.
Yeah.
Okay, he's fine. I do expect to see Thunder probably farm some soul and take some heals on the way to peak. It's not a section that you want to go into on 3 health. Taking the crushers nice and slow, understandable.
Yeah.
We're coming up on our first dark room. This route does not get Lantern. Lantern is not a skill. It's also very expensive and out of our way. So we go through this dark room. I expect to see, dash strats. Ooh.
loses the muscle memory, it looks there a little bit, and then
Yeah, I missed some dashes.
yeah, I'm gonna heal
Taking me
up, try
heal.
it again. Fun fact, MC was the first one I ever see do this dark room dash strat before.
Ooh, he's so off his
Oh,
rhythm. There we go. Okay, I think he's
get a
got it
hit back.
now.
Yeah, he's through. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Thunder did farm up to full health and has a good chunk of soul.
Yeah, okay. Definitely quicker than dying again.
Absolutely. Dying in this section is one of the worst places to die. It sends you way back to Spire, and depending on whether or not you've got Crystal Heart yet, it's a long
Ooh,
walk
did
back.
he? Looks like
Ooh.
MC wasn't quite far left enough to hit the wall, but okay, yeah. I was worried it might be his claw was glitched or something.
You can wombo combo so easily in this room. 2
He
health should
really
be
can.
okay, but it might not.
No, it's alright. He's got it.
Yeah, he's got it now.
Yeah,
Opted for safe strats, which absolutely respectable.
for sure. Thundar is coming up to the most exciting room in the whole game here. Pogax room, however, doesn't look like... Yeah, not going for Pogax. No Pogax this tournament, or this match. Crab.
What you just saw MC do is an intentional damage tank with some animation storage that will break us out of our little cutscene for receiving D-Dark early. And that is the pretty much mandatory damage tank that you have to take in this section. Like, you can get through the section without doing it, but it loses you a lot of time.
Yeah, you easily save like 15 seconds, I'd say. Maybe a
Yeah.
little more. And you might be a little worried, but that MC's on 1 health. However, there is absolutely nothing from here on that can hurt us until we get to the next split, but by then we'll be healed up. This is the Dream Nail split.
Thunder took a little bit of an unusual strat in the key room, but it worked out well for him, so he knows what he's doing there for sure.
It looks like MC tried to do a Desolate dive there, but unfortunately casted a Shade Soul instead.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's a little to the left. He might hit an unexpected platform here. No, he's all right.
The left? Is that how that works?
Yeah, sometimes if you're not in just the right spot on that ceiling, you'll hit like a different platform than
I
the
see.
underpile one.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Just the different elevations on the roof. Just a little bit of spaghetti code.
Thundar successfully gets through the cycle rooms and is going to grab a Sea Heart while TheHollowMC gets the Dream Nail.
And MC did fall on Dreamplats, losing probably 7 to 10 seconds for that fall. Actually, he was pretty far along. He might have actually lost more than that.
Yeah, that
He got
seemed like
sent
a
pretty far back.
rough time to fall.
So, although you can't die in Dreamplats, you can absolutely lose tons of time there.
Yeah, the more you fall, the more you're like, why do I exist?
That's a mood.
MC is now coming up to fight the Watcher Knights, though. Pretty difficult boss for casual players and any percent runners. However, with all skills, we've got Desolate Dive, which will give us a tool that can very easily deal with the Watcher Knights. It only takes 3 of them to be able to kill one, and if all things go well, we'll be able to kill 2 of them with only 3. Hopefully they give us the RNG for that.
MC is only on 4 health. Did take damage to the flying sentry on the way in. Thunder making it through that dark room. Did get hit, but made it out all right.
Yeah, used the dash strat slash strats, but was dash slash the Sea Heart strats, but unfortunately did take a bit of damage there. Oh no, did not D-Dark and used the soul. Still luckily has some soul in the thing there, so going to be able to try it again.
There is some intentional damage tanking in this fight. So although he should be safe, it can get a little bit dangerous. Alright, he's safe.
Yeah. Only took 1 hit. Very, very good fight.
Yeah, that was a really good Watcher Knights.
And we'll be see Thundar here getting the Descending Dark. MC climbs up the tall tower and is going to collect Lurian. The first of 3 Dreamers. We need all 3 to be able to fight the Hollow Knight, so... Oh. MC charged up... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
MC charged... Oh, okay. Well, I've been talking a lot. You do it.
Alright, so MC was charging up a dash slash to get a little bit of an early nail hit on that Dreamer. Unfortunately did not time it properly and it didn't work. Ending up having to hit that Dreamer 10 times with the regular nail instead.
I've actually never counted how much the Dreamer takes. Is it 10 including the dash slash?
It is 10 hits, so the dash slash counts as 1, but you can do it, you can hit with a dash slash from further back, so it saves a little bit of time.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah, just kind of smack it till it's dead.
Smack it till it's dead, that is a good strategy.
MC's collecting the Watcher Knight's Geo here. That's all we'll need for the rest of the game, aside from the little things we pick up by chance. All we have left to buy is 2 more stag stations and a bench, I believe.
Yep.
Cool.
So we're sitting pretty comfy on Geo at this point. This is the point where you just don't even have to think about Geo routing anymore.
Mm-hmm. The runners are about 3 minutes apart right now. There was an unfortunate death in the early game that caused Thundar to be quite a bit behind, and MC seems to be holding strong with his lead and not letting the opportunity slip him up. However, we are coming to the Ismos tier split here. One of the most difficult parts, because it consists of some skips. Here is a spike tunnel.
Nice.
Gets it
That was
first
really clean.
try. It was. And then there are 2 acid skips afterwards. Ooh, a bit low. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Very wolf.
Rude Horm.
Ooh, the warp. Okay.
Don't know if the Horm's gonna make it all the way over here for early control. Oh, he is. All right.
Hey,
nice.
There we go.
Meanwhile, Thundar is heading to Watcher Knights. Hopefully we'll see some good RNG here. Not too much rolling. Not too much bouncing. Just standing still is what we want to see.
Seems, yeah. MC had a pretty good fight with the Watcher Knights. We're going to hope Thundar gets the same fight, or better.
Doing some extra nail hits. That was interesting. Taking some damage.
Okay. Did he not have enough soul to just do 3D darks?
He had full soul, but it may have been an autopilot thing.
Do we know if Thundar runs any other categories, or is all skills his main one?
Let me pull him up on speedrun.com real quick and find out. I know he runs other speed games.
Right.
Looks like Thundar does do any percent, Aluba percent, and 4 mask shards in addition to all skills.
That might have been some any percent muscle memory. Who knows?
Yeah.
But does deal with the Watcher Knights pretty handily. I don't think it was the quickest fight ever, but however, only 3 masks. It doesn't seem to be too dangerous of a one. Going to get the Lurian too. And meanwhile, MC is going through the Moloch room, a pretty RNG and cycle heavy section of the game. We'll see how many hits he has to take going through it. Hopefully not many. 1 there, I think that's an intentional damage tank.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh,
there's
that
another
one definitely is not though. And definitely not that one either.
Yeah, I do like to see him heal here. I'll probably farm a little bit of soul off this last one.
Fun fact, you are completely safe in that corner there that MC was standing in.
See if he goes for base and skip.
I think he tries it twice and then gives up. Ooh, gets a second
got it
try
second
though.
time. No giving up, just succeeding.
Very good. Charging up a nail here, or a... Oh. I guess it doesn't
Interesting.
really know...
I have
Yeah.
not seen this strat before.
I guess it's fun.
Yeah, it definitely looks fun. It worked.
Yeah.
He got that early double. I might steal that. Nail arts are great.
Nail arts are fun. Just padding the monster stats, of course.
So far, a really nice fight.
Oh,
Ooh.
Unfortunately missed that chainsaw. I think that would have killed the...
Yeah, probably
vessel.
would have.
Yeah, unfortunate. But hey, MC's not mad at that fight at all.
Ooh, Thunder on the way to Isma's taking a couple damage here as he tries to farm some soul.
I think Thundar must be really kicking himself right now. I think he definitely is feeling the effects of the death emotionally, which is kind of affecting his gameplay.
Yeah, and going into Isma's, it can be a hard section mentally if you've had trouble with it in the past. I do like to see him farm up that soul because it gives him a couple extra chances. That's a really clean spike tunnel, though.
Yeah, it gets it first try. Very good.
So hopefully that will give him the confidence to get through here without incident. For me personally, the spike tunnel is always the part that I'm worried about. The acid skips are usually fine.
I think someone in chat is asking about your spike tunnel, though.
Yeah, I do use / spike tunnel. So does Nerf. The / does extend your dash a little bit. So that's why it works. We don't actually have to pogo anything.
Do you not? Oh, okay.
Nope. You just / That's all you got to do. Ooh, that farm was so close to Thunder.
I know you say it's easier for you, but I'm just imagining how you would do it, and it's like, dang, that's really hard.
Most people don't find it easier, but I find it easier, and there's a couple other people that do.
Yeah, I guess it's just what you're good at, sort of thing.
It's a personal preference kind of thing.
MC, now that he has his wings, is going to fight Hornet 2, what most people consider to be the most difficult part of the run. Fighting the boss with just Nail 0, Shade Soul, Desolate Dive with Shaman Stone granted. But Hornet does have a parry mechanic that blocks all damage, including spells.
About 3.5 minute lead for MC, according to Slorent. So Hornet is a place where deaths can happen. Sometimes chain dying even. So we'll see. I didn't see MC take a bench, so he's probably pretty confident, but we'll see what happens in this fight.
I think MC has been running all skills for quite a long time. He was running it even before the tournament. It's his first and only Hollow Knight speedrun, so I think he's fairly comfortable with Hornet 2 at this point.
Oh, starting with a Dream Nail.
It's pretty comfy if you know how to do it correctly. Trying for that doubles, gets one, however that most recent Shade Soul did miss. Gets a double there.
That was a nice double.
Ooh, the parry.
Thunder with D-Dark strats on that Maulerk. I like that. Using those iframes to avoid damage.
Oh, MC's on a scary health. Oh. So this won't quite give Thunder the death the time he needs to catch up.
Oh, he took King's bench. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good bench to take.
Colette pointing out that Hornet's parries even block Spore Shroom, which is very interesting.
That's funny.
That's a heck of a parry.
Yeah, so this won't quite give Thunder the advantage he needs to catch up. Still dealing with Broken Vessel. However, another mistake like that would make them fairly even,
Yeah,
maybe even put Thunder in the
a
lead.
second death could do it.
I wonder if MC will take the camp bench now to prevent that, however.
I could see it going either way. I could see him taking it as a just in case, but I could also see him not taking it just to save that much extra time.
Mm-hmm. No,
And he's
good.
opting not to go for it.
The second Hornet fight's always better anyway.
Okay. Thunder a little scary, but it's fine. He's safe.
Okay. Saint Lord. I mean, that's pretty cute too. Getting that dream now. Oh, taking a damage before getting any off, unfortunately. Going for a dive. Ooh, almost jumped into that
Hornet,
dash.
please.
Yeah, Hornet definitely is not cooperating right now, and MC is running right into her.
Dashing into Hornet is honestly the biggest danger.
It really is. Good double.
Her worst attack is just yourself.
When it comes to Silk Song, I want to start running into enemies and damaging them. Healing up there, respectively so, not wanting to die again. Takes another damage though. These dashes, unfortunately, not ending well for MC. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then a good double. This fight is almost over, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Alright. So it's starting to catch up. They're now only a split apart from each other. Yeah,
that was,
go ahead.
That was a pretty decent chunk of time save for Thunder, as long as he can manage to do this Hornet fight first try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there still might be a chance for Hornet if MC has another mess up like that.
Yeah, yes, there's definitely still places you can die in this run.
Absolutely. As Chad is saying, though, the walk into you attack is one of the most annoying and most deadly attacks in Hollow Knight.
It really is. Yeah, my breakthrough on Hornet 2 came in a rando where I did not have dash to fight Hornet 2, and from that moment on I realized just don't dash so much and you'll be fine.
That sounds scary. What? Oh my gosh. I gotta do more randos, I think.
Randos are great. Thunder does go for the safety bench. So if he does take a death, he won't lose as much time as MC lost. MC on the way to run some errands, picking up a few more skills. One more boss fight before the end boss. So places MC could potentially still die to give Thunder time to catch up would be... It's unlikely, but I guess you could die to Umu. I would say Sibling Climb is probably one of the more dangerous places. Mm-hmm. Dark Deep Nest can be kind of dangerous, or more likely the long Petra room on the way to Dark Deep Nest, where you can get wombo comboed easily.
Yeah.
And of course, there's always THK deaths.
Ooh. Thunder on 3 health, about halfway through the fight, I'd say. Getting some good doubles, though.
Yeah, he seems to know this fight pretty well.
It's starting to get a little scary, though. Hornet can definitely combo pretty well. Ooh,
yeah, having those spikes right above where he's fighting her is... Ooh, Thunder.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Definitely, I think, clammed up there, was questioning what to do, and dashed under Hornet.
Yeah, it's really hard when there's all those spikes there, and then she does that string attack, and you just feel like you have nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm. However, he did take the camp bench, though.
Yeah, definitely a good choice.
Yeah, so it won't be a major time loss. That was unfortunately pretty deep into the fight, though, so that is a bit of a time loss. I'm going to try it again with the Hornet 2 fight. Good
That's a
double.
nice early double. Gets an early stagger on her.
Oof. Taking some early damage there also. Gonna heal up though. Good choice.
Yeah.
Nice doubles.
Unfortunate parry.
Stagger. Oh, 2 health. Hornet is getting close to being dead here. I think Thunder should be able to get it out, but
Yeah,
it's
she
pretty scary.
parried at least part of that D-Dark.
Heal, good choice.
She's got to be really close now. If that Shade Soul would have hit, that might have been it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. All right, Thunder's safe now.
Indeed.
Yeah. Question in chat asking if avoiding damage would have been possible in that situation Thunder was in. The corner he was in and the place Hornet was in, I don't think it would have been possible to avoid damage because your D-Dark does force you to jump up a little bit, and I think that would have forced him to jump into Hornet's thread. So other than not getting pinned in the corner, I don't think there was any way for him to save it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could have dashed left and then like gotten sort of out of the situation.
Yeah, if he had dashed left early enough, but Hornet's thread attack was probably low enough that by the time he realized what was happening, it was probably too late.
Well, yeah, I think dashing under Hornet there was his mistake. I think he could have gotten out, stepped through the spikes there pretty easily. Maybe Shade sold them all out.
Yeah. Yeah, ultimately it was just being in the corner that was the downfall.
But here comes MC, going to fight Hornet 2. I believe he's only got, or sorry, Hornet 2, Umu. I believe he's only gotten a 1-cycle Umu in 2 or 3, maybe, it's either 1 or 2 or 3. I forget which exactly runs of his. The first one being in a race, and I bet he's hoping he gets another one in a race right here.
Yeah, looks like he's going for the traditional 1-cycle setup. He also tried a Cyclone Slash, or a Cyclone Drop, but sadly did not make it.
Here we go. Really low. Those shades
unfortunate.
That would have 1-cycled, but unfortunately he just was, I guess, didn't cast it quick enough.
Yeah, he was a little low and missed. I think he missed both of those Shade Souls entirely, so there's a lot of damage left to do to Umu here.
This isn't even going to be.
This is going to be a 3-cycle.
Unfortunately,
Again, giving Thunder more time to catch up. I'm not sure if Thunder goes for a 1-cycle, but if he does and he gets it, that's a big chunk of time save right there.
Definitely.
Or if MC dies. Umu's
dashes into Umu and unfortunately dies. I don't think he took the Archives bench either.
He did.
Okay.
He's so frustrated right now.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if MC's watching the stream, but if he's not, he may think he's behind after 2 deaths.
Well, at least he has another chance to take damage. Another chance to 1-cycle Umu. Actually looking a little low on soul. He won't be able to do it.
Had another chance to do a Cyclone Drop and didn't go for it. Sad. Ooh.
Yeah, trying for another Dream now.
He's not going to be able to 1-cycle this.
No.
I don't know that there's anywhere for him to get another Dream Nail in.
1, 2.
Without messing up the positioning of Umu.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay, Duchess let us know Thunder does go for 1-cycle. Not super consistent yet, so hopefully he'll get a 1-cycle.
Fingers crossed. Oh, that's so slow. Yeah, MC, maybe a little shaken from the deaths. Unfortunately, is going to have a pretty long Umu fight here.
This may be another 3-cycle.
If not more, honestly.
Umu getting stuck in that platform and not doubling at all.
As well, Thunder is actually now coming up to the Umu's play, saving a lot of time here. If he can pull off the 1-cycle, he's going to be decently caught up to MC.
There we go. All right.
cycle.
Umu is dead for MC. Very happy to leave this arena.
Yeah, for sure. I bet he's quite frustrated with that Umu.
Thunder taking a couple hits of damage on the way in. I do expect probably an archives bench from Thunder.
I wouldn't bench here, honestly.
I wouldn't, but given that he did bench at Hornet,
That's true.
it seems like he is taking some safer strats. And we do get an archives bench.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, they're back to being about a split apart from each other.
All right, Thunder's turn for Umu. Umu, please be nice.
Going for the typical one cycle setup, it looks like.
Looking good so far.
Mm-hmm. That might do it.
Did he get it?
No,
I don't think he
not
did.
quite. One of them must not have doubled, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's hard to tell without the sound what exactly
Mm-hmm.
happened. But he should be set up for a pretty clean 2 cycle. Which will still save him time on MC.
Yeah.
Just one shade soul away, so just one of them didn't double.
Unfortunate. Might have been a little too far right there, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, taking 2 damage here, it's not the worst for this split, since there isn't a whole... Oh, never mind.
3 is...
Okay.
4 is a little concerning.
That is definitely concerning. He's got to heal up, though. Back to 3.
Yeah. You can get wombo comboed in this split if you make a wrong move. So,
Mm-hmm.
3 should be okay. Ooh, nice airwalk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, MC is on his way to get the Great Slash. One of our 3 nail arts, and the last one will be getting. Just have to go through Green Path to get it.
This is a very movement-heavy split. A lot of C-dashes, a lot of precise movement. You can see something as simple as him slamming into that platform instead of stopping his C-dash will lose a little bit of time. Overall, his movement's been all right, though.
Mm-hmm. So what an airwalk is when you dash on the ground over 2 colliding pieces of geometry, like 2 separate pieces of floor that are kind of put together. And you don't really see it, but if you know where it is, you know where it is. And then you time your jump pretty well afterwards. You can do 2 dashes in the air. It's called airwalk because you do the walking animation while you're jumping.
Slorm pointing out Thunder gained 2 minutes and 12 seconds and is only a minute and 16 seconds behind after this Umu fight.
That's
So
quite
Thunder
impressive.
is really coming back. Could still have a chance here for sure.
Yeah, MC. I'm not entirely sure if he can just make up the time without another mistake from MC. However, if MC does make another major mistake, like dying again, Thunder definitely will have a chance to catch back up.
Yeah, a minute 16 isn't something I expect this late in the game from just like movement alone. But if there's like, if Thunder dunks a bunch on the Abyss Climb, takes a death to siblings, there's definitely places Thunder could catch up in an instance like that, or just a bad Squid Arena. Bad Squid Arena is another place where you can lose time, and even without a death, little mistakes adding up, like a bad Squid Arena plus like a bad Abyss Climb, could make up for that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this might end up a close fight right at the end.
And there's also a lot of RNG in the THK fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thunder looking really clean in this Great Slash split.
Definitely. Ooh. Yeah, Thunder for sure knowing what he's doing. Maybe practices late game a little more than early and mid. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, MC a
Speaking
little
of
confused what to
Squid
do.
Arenas.
Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Pulls it out though. Wasn't the slowest in the world.
Yeah, not the worst. Not optimal strats, but definitely not a terrible Squid Arena.
Mm-hmm. And getting the Howling Wraiths. I'm not really going to use it in this this run, other than one time to upgrade it. But we need to collect it since this is the all skills category, and we can't get the upgrade without it. So.
Thunder's on his way to the Squid Arena, while MC is on his way to Queen's Garden and Dark Deep Nest.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we still don't have a lantern, so we do have to go through 3 rooms of Deep Nest in the dark. The dark rooms are really intimidating, especially for new runners. But once you know them, it's just a matter of memorizing your inputs. You don't really need to see where you are if you know what you're doing and what the rooms look like.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Well, there is Howling Wraiths. We
You get an extra Howling Wraiths in this run.
Yeah.
A little too far left? No, he's
No,
alright.
that's perfect. That was an intentional damage tank. The warp is a little out of place, so it puts us right at the lever there, which we're definitely going to abuse. Throwing up a little soul to heal a little more before going to this Petra room here, understandably so, because this room can get out of hand very quickly if you don't do it optimally right away.
It's a really clean Squid Arena from Thunder.
Mm-hmm. MC gets through and is on his way now to Dark Deep Nest at the next transition. Gonna farm up some soul first, though. That's a little low.
Not getting to full soul. Don't necessarily agree with that, but...
Me neither. There are ways to farm it up coming along here.
Yeah.
But in Dark Deep Nest, it becomes a little scary because you might like lose your footing or something.
Smart telling us that Thunder did gain another 16 seconds in Mound and is only 1 minute behind now.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly pulling his way back.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Thunder's late game might be a little cleaner than MC's late game.
I looked away just in time to see the damage tank and I panicked just a little bit.
Yeah, let's all give a bit of love to Slorent.
We do love Slorent.
He's a king. MC making his way through Beast's Den, going to get a little soul here, it looks like. Not sure why this didn't. Alright, sure, why not?
Yeah. Getting up to full soul for a left side exit. Definitely not the most effective place to farm soul, but since he's here, might as well.
Whoa! Collie, oh no.
Oh no, under Plat Woo.
Under Plat Woo, Thunder, we're sorry!
Thunder Plat, oh, beautiful.
Thunder Plat, let's go. That's funny. MC is sucking up the Hera here, the last streamer, but we can't quite go and beat the game yet. We still have 2 skills that we need to collect. Shade Soul, and Abyss Shriek. MC will be going to do that right here, though. Thundar is honestly looking like he's catching up little by little, though. Already at the end of the Dark Rooms.
He doesn't have any soul at all, though.
That's true.
So he's gonna have to find some somewhere. He's probably gonna farm that devout just like MC did.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was almost a cyclone drop.
Yeah, MC struggling with his directional inputs, it looks like.
Understandable, honestly.
Yeah. I know he runs on analog, though I don't think that's what's causing it right now since he's already so used to it.
It could be a combination with the race nerves.
Yeah.
Especially having had multiple deaths.
Yeah. I wonder if he knows he's ahead or not. I wonder if he might be finishing out just to finish it.
Alright. Thunder did get 2 Dream Nails off on that Devout for this D-Dark and a Shade Soul. I expect to see a right side exit from Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
MC headed into the Abyss. We'll pick up our last couple skills here. And then we get to see everyone's favorite, the Abyss Climb.
Yes.
No Cyclone drops. Man, MC. No swag door, opting for the wall cling instead.
Oh, it messes it up, unfortunately. Thunder lost 3 seconds, I see. You'll have to teach me Cyclone Drop someday.
Yeah. You teach me Man Poke, I'll teach you Cyclone Drops.
Deal. Yeah, Thunder taking right side exit out of Hera, or out of Beast's Den.
Alright, here's our sibling climb. So the spawn positions for the siblings are set, but their drift is random. That was a lot of siblings bunched up right there. They do hit for double damage. So if you're on 5 health, you can afford to get hit twice. MC only getting hit once, so he is safe. And there is now no more danger. So he will be able to pick up his Shade Cloak without incident.
It looks like the name of MC's game this run is not quite optimal, but still pretty speedy. Which, honestly, if it gets you the win, who am I to judge?
Exactly. Unfortunately, neither runner is on PB pace at this point, but we can still have a good end of this race.
Yeah.
We do safe quit out at Shade Cloak. There's a pretty long cutscene where you absorb the void from that little pool that you sit in. Saving and quitting makes that so we don't have to time that.
Yeah, it's probably slower real time, but with the loadless timer, saves us about 10 seconds. Precious seconds that we can't give up.
Might be a little faster real time or close to the same. It's a really long cutscene.
It is.
Depending on how your quit outs are, it can be faster real time.
And I guess computer speed as well.
Yeah.
And with the load normalizer, it's probably pretty slow. But anyway, MC is now going for the very last Thunder struggling with the sibling climb.
Took an early hit, so he can only afford one more. They are not in the best positions. Okay, he's safe.
Whew. Okay. And MC is getting Abyss Shriek, the final skill of the game.
This is another really long cutscene, but we can't quit out here because we are hard saved back at Shade Cloak.
Yes. And now for the very exciting Abyss Climb, as executed by MC.
Meanwhile, Thunder settles in for a bath as he takes his Shade Cloak.
Cute. Ooh.
Ooh.
That was a little scary.
That was really close to dunking.
Yeah.
The hazard respawn points on this Abyss climb are pretty cruel. We don't set our feet down in a lot of places, so we don't get all the hazard respawns that exist. So taking a hit here sent us pretty far back, as you can see here.
Yeah, that's pretty far back.
There we go.
Oh, off cycle, but it might not matter. Excuse me, might not matter.
Yeah. Once you're that far along, it's usually pretty easy to deal with the positioning on these shadow crawlers, shadow creepers.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And now he's going to fight the final boss, Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight, I should say.
Yeah, at this point, without some deaths to THK, Thunder probably doesn't have time to catch up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how close he can make it.
Even one death, however, might make it an even fight.
Yeah. Yeah, with a minute between them, one death could, like a late death to THK, could even them up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Not taking the bench, even though only 1 health. I'm not sure how I feel about that choice, but...
He may be opting for Black Egg bench. The Dirtmouth bench is faster, but if you're prone to infinite loads, taking the Black Egg bench is a little bit safer, because if you get infinite load, you don't get reset back to the Black Egg bench. You only get reset there if you make it into the fight. Beautiful.
What is that? I've never seen that one. That's not Helicopter Knight. That's Great Slash? Dab Knight!
I have not seen that one before either.
Nice. MC bringing out the original memes. Let's go.
Thunder taking safe strats on the Abyss climb. Respectable.
Yeah. You definitely... Dunking is the last thing you want to do. And especially on 2 health. Yeah, it gets a little scary.
Yeah, might actually have saved some time here on MC, since MC did dunk and have to come back from a ways away. MC did not bench a Black Egg. Also didn't heal, but he does have 2 Shrieks that he can use pretty much immediately.
Ooh. Getting the first screen really quickly.
The dashes are what you don't want to see in this fight. They lose a lot of time, because with the Shriek, you have to be right up in THK's face to get full damage in. The dashes make that really hard.
MC getting into the rhythm, though. Getting... Oh, come on, missed that Shriek. Getting to damage cycle. Oh, doing a little... Ooh, I don't agree with that. Ooh.
A D-Dark. That may have been done more out of concern for safety than anything else. Alright, he should just be about a Shriek away here.
Yeah.
Oh, just 2 nail hits, actually.
Yeah, alright. GG's to MC.
GG's to MC.
We get, Old Man Knight from Thundar.
Old Man Knight. Oh, you gotta love the content from these runners.
We love the content. I'm gonna mark MC as done as soon as his timer is finished. That will be 1 hour, 1 minute, and 9 seconds. Let's give Thunder a bit of love so he can finish up this match strong. Just has the Hollow Knight fight left.
All things considered, this is a really close race.
You got this, Thunder. Let's go.
Also, has got a Shriek to use right off the bat.
Taking some dashes. Ooh.
Yeah. The parries are really bad RNG for some categories. In this category, they're not too bad. Because we can Shriek through them. Ooh, that was a completely missed Shriek.
Ooh, that one too. Yeah, this is kind of looking like he just sort of came off of any percent and is trying his best not to use Shade Soul.
Yeah, so for frame of reference, Shriek does 120 damage, whereas D-Dark does 88. So that's a lot of damage that he's missing out on by getting the D-Darks instead of the Shrieks. But again, the shrieks are very dangerous because you do have to be right up in his face.
Looks like he's starting to get into the flow, though. Has everyone any
There we go. Not a bad fight.
GG's to Thundar.
GG's Thunder. So just a little over a minute between the two of them. Not bad.
Yeah. Good race. So, I believe that is 3-1 for MC, right? Because this was or not 3-1.
This is round 5.
Yeah. 3-2 for MC, yes?
I believe so.
I believe this was a 2-2 match. That means MC may have a chance of getting the top 16. I'm going to mark Thundar as done, and we can get both runners in for the post.
We'll get our runners in here.
Feel free to come up whenever you'd like, both MC and Thundar.
Alright, if they don't hop in here in a second, we'll drag him in.
If chat has any questions for the runners, please type them out and we'll ask them for you.
Hello. GG's.
GG's.
Indeed.
Congratulations on your win, MC.
Thank you.
That's 3-1 for you, yes?
3-2, yes.
3-2, yes. This is round 5. So you do have a chance of getting top 16.
Oh boy.
I guess I want to start off with asking, were you watching the run during the race?
I was, yes. So
Okay.
I don't know about
So-
Thunder.
I was not.
Alright. So MC, I guess you knew you were pretty far ahead, pretty early into the race.
Yeah, I seen that.
Mhm.
Unfortunate death to the mantises.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
was-
definitely a painful death there.
For sure. How were you feeling at that death, Thunder?
My leg hurt because I immediately punched it from it being
no.
infuriated.
Understandable.
Oh.
Very understandable.
Then again, I'd rather punch my leg than like damage anything else.
Understandable.
Yeah. But it always sucks. We feel you.
Yeah.
MC, that Umu fight.
That Umu fight.
that Umu fight was something.
That was an Umu fight.
Yeah.
It was
that
2
was
Umu fights even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate both times. I don't even quite remember how you failed the one cycle, the first try.
The first one, I fell too low and whiffed both of the fireballs.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
I feel like that would have worked if I didn't whiff the fireballs, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you had a good setup, but those fireballs were just way too low.
Yeah. I just
Mhm.
kind of fell off the side of the platform a bit too early, and yeah, went downhill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Thunder almost had the one cycle. Unfortunately, just one didn't double. I'm
Yeah,
not
just
sure
missed one double.
if that was just Umu being a jerk or if there's something better that could have happened, but it looked really good on our end, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was expectations and hope, and then I saw Quaro hop in, and I knew it was like, okay, it's a
Yeah,
2 cycle.
yeah. It did look like a good setup though. But it was a really
Yeah.
quick 2 cycle. It was just that one fireball.
It's always
It
that
was
one
better than my
fireball.
Umu.
One fireball.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Did you guys happen to gold anything during the race?
I do not know.
No idea at this moment. Let me check.
Yeah.
Thunder did manage to
Absolutely.
claw back 2 minutes
no, I
out of
did
that
not.
3 minutes behind. So it was a really good comeback, Thunder.
It really was. You were basically coming into the Hollow Knight fight by the time MC had finished, and being 3.5 minutes behind at Claw, that's actually pretty significant.
Yeah, to finish the race like less than a minute and a half apart.
Yeah.
Anything you two are particularly proud about your run?
Not really.
My
I don't know. The Watcher
mind-
Knights fight was pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, that was a good Watcher Knights fight. Your late game looked really strong, Thunder.
Mhm.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I think we probably should wrap this one up then.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for the runners having a good race. Thank you, Collie, for
Chi-Chi's.
coming with me.
Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you to chat, and thank you to Speed Gaming for always having us, letting us have a good time here.
GG's, everyone. I'm going to end the episode here.
All right.
GG's.
We will see you all later. That is the last race for today, I believe. But we got some more
Yeah.
tomorrow.
There'll be 3 more tomorrow, it looks
Yeah.
like, I think.
And that will wrap up our last of the Swiss tournament.
And then we'll have to look for top 16. Be excited for that, everyone.
Coming
Right.
soon.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Later.